Haley Snell is your typical teenager. She is involved in many activities, including soccer and color guard. Haley also has a health condition which resulted in plenty of hospital visits. This health challenge also brought on a new set of emotions that left Haley feeling like she should end her life.
It's not always how you picture it. I mean, I was happy all throughout the day and I could put a smile on my face and I could hang out with my friends, but when I got home at night, the thoughts that came into my head, these thoughts that told me that I was worthless all the time, these thoughts that told me eventually that the world was better off without me.
On May 8th, 2021, Haley gave in to those thoughts and attempted suicide by taking more than 100 pills. She did this even with her parents at home.
I fell asleep on the couch and I was dying next to my family and no one knew it. And that's all I remember of that night. And long story short, my dog had actually alerted my dad. And my dad went into my bathroom and I was laying on the bathroom floor, basically lifeless.
Haley would spend the next few days fighting for her life. And when she recovered, she and her family faced another challenge. Due to Haley's medical diagnosis, she could not get inpatient mental health services.
We were given a sheet with a bunch of different numbers you can call, and we were told, you need therapy. You need it bad, here's this list, go find it. Not really given any help. And so I remember the first few days after calling these numbers on this list, but it was really weird conversations because we would sit there and we'd have this back and forth conversation and they'd be like, yeah, you need help, yeah, you need therapy, you need it now, you need it as soon as possible, but the soonest we can get it to you is 5 months from now.
Well, there definitely is a difference in getting a provider for therapy services versus seeing a psychiatrist. There's definitely a physician shortage nationwide, but especially in Alabama.
The maze to find mental health services for Haley involved everyone in her life working together to find the help she needed. For quite some time following her suicide attempt, life at home looked much different for Haley. All medicines were taken out of the home. She could not be left alone. And for a while, she hated her dog for saving her life. But all that changed once she found the right therapist.
You need to be in an established relationship with your therapist and be able to connect with them and easily build rapport. So if you don't have that connection, it's okay to ask for another one. The same with medication. The same medication doesn't work for everyone. So the same therapist also won't work for everyone. And you need to find one that's a good fit for you so that it's beneficial.
For several months, I had to fight every day. And it was one of those things where I had to tell myself, one more day. And one more day turned into me telling myself, no, you just have to make it through the next few hours. And then as things got worse, it was me telling myself, you have to just make it through the next few minutes. You just have to make it through the next few seconds. And just reminding myself, every second that we stay is another second that we're winning.
And Haley is winning with her life now. Prior to her suicide attempt, her family did not talk about mental health in their home. Now, it is a constant topic. And thanks to her therapist, she uses coping skills, which include baking and loving on her 4-legged family members. And when life gets hard, there's a reminder on her wrist that helps her get through the tough times. Haley shares this tattoo with her dad. He simply has a semicolon, which represents their decision to carry on. And Haley has a blue butterfly and a phrase that says, it's okay to not be okay.